Hello Virgo and welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is Andrea and I'm here to do the unexpected for you for the last half of April 2026 for the sign of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising in Venus. So I hope you're well, Virgo. As always, the reading won't be for everyone. Take what resonates for you. Welcome. We have your first oracle message that came out really quickly. We have medicine. So medicine is an interesting one for me. It can actually be just positive things happening with medicine if you need that. To do with health issues, positive signs, positive events unfolding. Now, it can also be to do with medical fields, medical industries, becoming a healer, connecting to a healer. But medicine for me as a reader can also be more conceptual in terms of finding just the remedy, just the solution to your issue. So this is a powerful symbol on that basis. Let's see what we have for you, Virgo, for your unexpected reading. Angel message for Virgo, thank you. We have trust, number 25. The angels are encouraging you to keep the faith. So a situation requires trust. Let's see what we have for you, Virgo. Unexpected energies, last half of April. What does Virgo need to hear? Thank you, angel, spirits, guides. So we have number 18, anxiety. We have angel of balance, number 48. And we have woman holding a heart, number 44. All right, what do we have for Virgo? Thank you, angel, spirits, guides. Message for our lovely Virgos, thank you. Unexpected. Let's have a look at your tarot reading. We have the Death card. The Knight of Cups. We have King of Cups. And we have the Nine of Swords. The energy of the Death card, it can be an ending of some kind. You could be worried about an ending. It could be preying on your mind. I mean, we have anxiety, Nine of Swords, and the anxiety card. It just feels here, Virgo, that something is causing you stress, worry, anxiety, and I feel it's to do with an ending of some kind that you might be going through. Out with the old, in with the new with the Death card. It's a sign of change. Doesn't mean that it's easy, no. Sometimes called the Phoenix card, where the Phoenix actively rises, rises in rebirth and renewal, but it lets go of the old. So it rises from the ashes of the old, and that's a strong sense of death. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's easy. It does represent deep, profound change. I feel for a lot of you here, Virgo, the focus in the reading seems to be that that's what someone is asking of you. Can we let go of the old in order to be reborn and renewed? But someone is promising change, complete change in their circumstances, and it certainly feels for a lot of you to do with heart matters. Now, the King of Cups can be somebody who is, we've got King of Cups and woman holding a heart, so it certainly feels here, Virgo, that somebody is wanting to wipe the slate clean and start over with you. Whether it's a romantic thing, whether it's, friendship, very close connected friendship, or, could be family, or again, a kindred spirit of other kinds. This just feels that sense of there's a lot of anxiety here because you're not sure whether you can say out with the old, in with the new. It feels here that, something could have already ended as well, but it can represent that sense of, can we just wipe the slate clean and start over? This is the scenario for you, whether something's already ended or not. This is somebody who is who is promising change, a complete change in their circumstances and how they approach the relationship with you. But they're asking you, can we just let go of whatever's happened? The medicine energy is a healing energy, and sometimes people go through healing experiences as well. So whatever's led to this point, this person may well be seeing things differently as well, because death is available. Death is in the reading. Death represents change in all forms, and it certainly represents that sense of, we have to let go of the old. We can't be what we were before. We have to embrace change in some way. So this is that scenario here. It feels to do with a relationship of some kind. The angel of balance, wanting to rebalance something that's out of balance. It feels like a healthier, more balanced relationship is being promised here. I think you have decisions to make, but this is just stress, worry, anxiety, sleepless nights, uncertainty to do with this person. I think that there's just a lot of anxiety, a lot of things preying on your mind here. So let's pull a card for the Nine of Swords. What do we have for Virgo? Thank you, with that Nine of Swords. This is what I see for the next 2 weeks. I don't think that you feel ready to make a decision either way. It just feels that sense of you need to think things through more. Sometimes with the Nine of Swords, we can get so lost in our thoughts that we can't see the wood for the trees. It's a magnified energy, and it is always based in fact a lot of the time, but it's when the mind can spiral out of control. So I feel for a lot of you here that this is causing you a lot of anxiety and stress, and it just feels that sense of, and I think it's to do with healing, an opportunity to truly heal. But incomplete change as well. You might not be sure whether you trust this, and it's interesting. The trust card has come out. So Nine of Swords, what do we have for Virgo? Thank you. With this stress, okay, well maybe there's a reason. The Devil. Now the Devil can be physical desire, passion, but knowing it's not for our highest good. It can be somebody who understands how to play mind games as well. Certainly with that Nine of Swords energy, it can represent somebody who can be a little bit manipulative in that way. It can be somebody who has an addiction, a classic vice of some kind, obsessive behavior, controlling behavior, manipulative behavior, jealous behavior. Call it what you will. It's a behavioral pattern that's not serving your highest good. I think this is the thing. I think that you're worried. I think that you're worried about something repeating, and you don't trust this individual because of what's happened before. And, when the Devil comes out, I feel that they're saying that they've completely changed, but you don't trust that they have. The Devil is coming out again here. It's interesting because we end something, and that's when we do have change in our circumstances, because we draw a line in the sand, and that's that. We embrace our rebirth and renewal, but we break free from that kind of devil energy. But this person is asking to wipe the slate clean because they've changed, but you don't believe that, you don't trust that they have. Okay, what do we have for Virgo? Thank you. I'm going to pull 2 extra cards for you, given the cards on the table. We have Justice. Oh, okay. Justice, the Emperor, the Magician, the Page of Wands, and the Eight of Swords. You know, justice, I mean, it came out kind of this way here, Virgo. It can represent an opportunity here for karmic lessons to be learned, and maybe you've been in a situation before where you've given chances or you've given someone the benefit of the doubt, but this time it feels like you're taking control and taking charge of a situation, and it feels you know what the right thing to do is. Karmic lessons have been learned, and it might well be here that you're not sure whether maybe you gave chances in the past and you felt, I gave chances and look what happened, and I feel that you've learned from that in some way. It certainly feels here, Virgo, with these energies on the table, you understand what you need to manifest and what you don't want to manifest. I feel that there is likely a path that you don't want to go down again, and it feels like for a reason of cyclical behavior with the devil. You don't believe that that devil has changed. The Magician, the Emperor, and the Ace of Wands is taking control and taking charge of your life and moving in a direction where there is growth, possibility, and potential. Connecting to your passions, moving forward in the direction that you feel is linked with your heart and soul. I feel that this is an unexpected situation here where someone is asking for another chance and saying that they've completely changed here. But with this energy, it feels that sense of I'm not going down that path again, I'm moving in a different direction. And that's where true healing, and you're finding the solution to your circumstances. This is what I'm saying here, but it feels like the solution comes from karmic lessons being learned. And like I said, maybe you gave chances before and, you know, someone didn't do the right thing and didn't do what they promised that they would do, and they weren't accountable for their actions. This just feels that sense of this time I'm moving in a different direction. One more card for Virgo. The Page of Wands. Yeah, the Page of Wands can be a new beginning. And it can actually be about willing to potentially go on a new adventure and move in a different direction. Yeah. Because your higher values, your outlook, your values, what you hold dear, can be moral compass as well. They're not aligned. They're not aligned with this person. And I feel that you're kind of taking the high road in this respect, in terms of I'm not going down this path, I'm moving in this other direction because I've learned my karmic lesson, and it's that sense of I'm not going to allow history to repeat itself. And again, you might have heard this before. You might have gone through this whole experience before. All right. This time you're doing things differently. This time you are moving in a different direction. One that holds real possibility, growth and potential. And certainly here, Virgo, because you're just not aligned. There's a disconnect. It certainly feels here that you just don't want the hassle in your life either. I mean, this can be an energy of conflict as well, but you just don't feel aligned with this person. In terms of your belief, what you hold dear, what you stand for, your moral compass, all of this kind of scenario, it just feels that sense of you just don't feel aligned with that person. Now, if this was, I mean, I'm talking about love, romance, if this was somebody who was wanting to smooth things over with you, saying, listen, can we just start afresh, out with the old, in with the new, it'll be different this time, you could look at that on a career path. The Ace of Wands can also be new opportunities being presented to you as well, and that's just the remedy to your circumstances. Again, the same thing really applies. The new path becomes clear to you from karmic lessons being learned. finding just the remedy to your circumstances. So, yes, it could be to do with love energies. We have true love come to me, number 26. True love shall come to me, as I do will, so mote it be. We have number 32, confidence. By earth and air, water and fire, let my confidence take light, burn higher. And one more. Healing, and true healing is available, I feel here, because I think that you're breaking free of something that you've kind of learnt that lesson from, and it's not to be repeated, is what I'm saying here. You're just not opening yourself up for that to repeat it again. So we have number 29, healing. Candle flame burn this hour, bring to me your healing power. All right, Virgo, let's finish off with your Spirit Animal Oracle message. What do we have for Virgo? We have Crane, surrender. Let go of limiting beliefs. Be as expansive in your thoughts as your soul is. Yeah. And I feel that it's you've come to a conclusion. I'm not going down this path again because of what happened, the lessons that I've learned. And you embrace change here, real change. Change does happen for you. You align with a new path. Whether it's, something practical or whether it's just in your energy of moving in a new direction that holds such possibility, connects to your passion. You feel that sense of new energy, new growth, new optimism, new excitement. It just feels that sense of a real change in your energy when you've made your mind up. Yeah, we have butterfly emerging. Take the leap of faith. And this feels in a new direction. The butterfly is an interesting image, really, because the butterfly moves from the chrysalis to the butterfly, which can also be linked with that death card as well. It becomes transformed. Does that mean that it's an easy experience to go through? No, but something beautiful comes out at the end. Virgo, that's what I have for you for the last half of April 2026. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I wish you a wonderful last half of April, and I will see you next time.